MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Ian Happ will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Braylon Marquez gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. Time you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
He's set. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them. And I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Leadoff man at third following the triple to kick things off, so he'll try to bring him home here. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he drives a liner to right center. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Base hit into right center, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Juan Yepez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Goldschmidt over at second. DeYoung is over at first with 1 away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 2 balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
3-1 the count now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Ivan Herrera. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. So now 2 men in scoring position. One and 0. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cards lead it 2-0. Johan Oviedo, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So coming to the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
3-1 to him now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter, as he'll force him to throw another one. Another full count pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Now a long throw to third.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that brings up Javi Baez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Baez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. That evens it up, 1-1. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 16.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
Nope.
Ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
1-1. Here it is. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now at the plate, Brennan Davis. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ground ball left side. Oh, what a dive. What a play. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now batting, Edmundo Sosa. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate now, Johan Oviedo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Last half of the second set to go. And next to hit is the pitcher, Miguel Amaya. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here it comes. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Braylon Marquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ian Happ will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Happ is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Grounded to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder Tyler O'Neill.
27, Tyler O'Neill.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1.
Get down, 1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Line drive base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Juan Yepes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2.
That down.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Chris Bryant is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Rizzo, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Javier Baez. Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Patrick Wisdom. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. Jason Hayward would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A runner on first with 2 away. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Dylan Carlson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, and it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Ivan Herrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Davis comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
So striding in, Edmundo Sosa hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Striding in once again, Brennan Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Brennan Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
From the stretch, Miguel Amaya is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Runner goes for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher,
Brandon Waddell comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
now pitching for the Cardinals, number 7.
Braylon Marquez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now back, second baseman, Ian Happ.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1 the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Chris Bryant stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. The pitch started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Harrison Davis.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Slow roller out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
David Bodie will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. And a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 18 homers and 41 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Into the box now, Brennan Davis. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Dakota Hudson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one. Hudson, a 25-year-old, he's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-1. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Rafael Ortega will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 66, Rafael Ortega.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Three runs already home here. Runners on the move for second, and this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings.
Your attention, please.